Let's talk about Startup Girls, how in the world to create a financial game plan. Yes, many of you have the budget. If you don't, start with the budget. But then we need to start about how do we create a financial game plan from where we're at now to where we want to go. The truth is, when you look at the projections or sales, they're just guesses. It sounds sexy to say projection, but the truth is, it is just totally a very educated guess. So, how in the world do you plan smartly for your finances for yourself personally, the growth of your business, and the longevity of your brand? I really like the 20% rule. When you're pricing something or when you're looking at the income coming in, I always break everything down in 20%. 20% ideally of that money coming in needs to go to covering all of your bills and costs. If your bills and costs are higher, we need to look at ways that we can maybe minimize that in the long term of life. Then 20% of that needs to go to you. That needs to be the money that you're paying yourself, basically. 20% of that then needs to go to other investments, basically. If you're paying off longer term loans or debt, if it's insurance, if it's your reinvesting into the business or product or your personal investment for yourself for personal education. And then 20% of that needs to go to your savings, basically, your rainy day fund. Then what does that mean? If we have 420s, we have another 20% floating around there. That is basically the slush, because always going to be times where things are going to happen that aren't as planned. Expenses are going to come up that aren't as planned. People are going to fail you. You're going to have to pay for the service again, but via another person or company. So that's where that slush fund is, of where you're really, going to use it when the plan doesn't work as planned. Also, what that can be used for is if maybe your sales projections don't work really great one month, then you have that to keep going for the business without actually touching your savings. So 20%, divide everything into 20s, and guess what? In the end, you will have a very smart financial game plan for yourself now and long into the future.